Pastor Ed here with Daily Devotions for Tuesday, September the 16th, 2025. On Sunday, I started a sermon series. It's going to be kind of long, but I think a lot of ground to cover. It's entitled Life Keys. Another way of thinking about it is what is the key to life? What are the keys to life? Some authors put together actually 30 years ago now, and then the second edition came out 10 years after that. The book is still in print. Apparently, I found it to be very rewarding. It's very biblical in its outlook. These were, for the most part, church people who put it together because they found in their own lives and also in the lives of people that they worked with that people are looking today for meaning and purpose. What is life all about? What are the keys to life? Interestingly enough, though, there's all kinds of answers to that question. There was a survey, it was a number of years ago now, but asked Americans to tell them what was a good life. How to define a good life. 89% considered having their own home, owning your own home, 89%. The next top requirement was good health, 87%. That certainly makes sense. Followed by happy marriage, 81%. But 52% said a second car is essential to a good life. 48% claimed a vacation home is necessary, while 47% considered overseas travel integral to a full life. You look at that, there are 6 things there. Health and marriage are the exceptions. The others, home, second car, vacation home, and overseas travel, are things. Is that what a good life is all about? Some of you may have heard, or maybe I'm introducing you to, a woman by the name of Martha Raye. She was born in 1916, died in 1994. She was an American comic actress and singer who performed in movies, later on television, also acted in plays, even on Broadway. Her career began in the early 30s when she sang with some orchestras. She then got into feature films. She was featured on the Al Jolson's CBS radio show. But she also did a lot in terms of entertaining the troops during wartime. In 1969, she was awarded the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award in the form of an Oscar at the 41st Academy Awards. First woman to receive the award. And in 1993, shortly before her death, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Bill Clinton for her service to the country. The citation reads, "A talented performer whose career spans the better part of a century, Martha Raye has delighted audiences and uplifted spirits around the globe. She brought her tremendous comedic and musical skills to her work in film, stage, television, helping to shape American entertainment. The great courage, kindness, and patriotism she showed in her many tours during World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, earned her the nickname Colonel Maggie. The American people honor Martha Raye, a woman who has tirelessly used her gifts to benefit the lives of her fellow Americans." You would think with all of that, she would have felt pretty good about things, but her personal life was apparently very complex and emotionally tumultuous, in the sense that she was married 7 times. But the thing I wanted to point out is that at some point, she's quoted as saying, "I spent my whole life thinking that fame and fortune were the keys to happiness. They aren't," she said, "and I don't know what is." What is the key to happiness, the key to fulfillment? Justin Bieber, in various interviews and posts, talked about his struggles with fame and substance abuse and finding purpose, credited his Christian faith for helping him find a sense of meaning and stability that he couldn't find earlier. Stephen Baldwin had a conversion post 9/11. have found real purpose in his Christian faith that was missing despite success in Hollywood. Gave him a sense of peace and direction. Kirk Cameron, the TV actor, found more meaning in his faith than in his fame as a teen idol. Angus T. Jones, I've been watching the repeats late at night. 2.5 Men. He was the boy. Grew up to be a young man while the show was on. He ended up criticizing the show because he was not comfortable with the messages of it. In each of these cases, and in Martha Ray's case, despite notable success, these people found, not in Martha Ray's case, but these others found a more profound sense of meaning and purpose in their Christian faith. Ecclesiastes 2, verses 10 and 11 says, I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my labor, which was the reward for all my toil. And yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done, what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. Someone once wrote, this scripture mirrors the experiences of these celebrities, aforementioned celebrities. Despite achieving what many dreamed, they felt an inherent lack of fulfillment. Their stories demonstrate that earthly pleasures and achievements, while seemingly rewarding, ultimately lead to a sense of emptiness. One only finds true fulfillment, purpose, and joy in discovering God's love. This divine love surpasses all earthly achievements, filling the void with peace and contentment that the world cannot offer. Their transformation reminds us that true happiness and completeness are not found in transient fame, but in God's eternal love. And so we're going to be talking about that for the rest of this week and indeed weeks to come. What are the life keys that these authors have identified in Scripture and in really looking at what Scripture in particular points us towards? What makes a fulfilling life? How do we come to enjoy that, experience that? And so I'm looking forward to sharing these insights with you in the days and weeks to come. Hope you're having a great day so far and a great week so far. And we'll be back again with you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye.